so what happened was we had to break it up into two parts. So as I previously said, there are some people who like to have the pitted cherries. I don't care for that because I find it to be redundant and just no. The maraschino cherries, and what's going to happen now is I've taken out at least 2 tablespoons of the juice because I said that you need to remain cognizant of the color. That comes to display later. I'm going to put this into the strainer, as you can see. I said make sure that you always have your cold water running in your sink, okay? And that'll help alleviate any sugar. Put that into the garbage for me. Here. Now, I'm going to run the cold water on top of these cherries. Okay. Once I run the cold water on top of that, then I shake, I throw in, hold my wrist, ready? Come on. Make sure you get Isaiah's face real quick. Get his face, look at the camera. Look at the camera, Now, we're gonna stir this. Good. Now, grab that bag of coconut. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to pour. Go ahead.
Pour around?
No, not yet. When I tell you to. When I tell you to, you're going to pour the whole thing in, okay? Now, you're going to take these marshmallows. And like I said, if you're a single mother and your child has been doing really well with their homework and things of that nature, and you don't have any money because you know you done paid the bills as the first of the month, child, this only will cost you about 13 bucks total for the ingredients. It takes all of 10-15 minutes to prepare. After this is done, you let it chill for about 35 minutes to an hour. I like to let mine chill for 3 to 4 hours. The colder, the better. And then, you know, this is something to give to your kids. You know, it's definitely something that is fun, and it can bring, you know, about some social skills. Being a parent with your child, you know, want to know what was going on with their day in school, and it's a little fun little dessert to make. I personally like to make this during Christmas, but as I said, the Saints have asked me to make this for tomorrow's program. Yeah. So, throw that crust of that coconut in there, please. Go. Pour it. Okay, stop. Hold that. Let me stir this. Doesn't that look festive?
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm going to do is I have, sorry, watch out, Isaiah. Bring the camera up. I have some fresh cinnamon stick, right? I'm going to grate some of it into his, just to give it some color. I'm old-fashioned. Some people would use a grater. Child, I get me a knife. I'm from the old school. I ain't got time to be fooling around with y'all. You can smell it as it's coming up, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
So, you don't want to shred the whole stick because, yeah, you don't want to frighten the children. And then, oh my God. And this. Oh yeah. All right. Keep it on there. And now, I'm going to ask Isaiah to throw in the rest of the coconut.
All of it?
All of it. Go ahead. Good. Put that in the garbage for me, please. And I'm going to stir the rest of that. Get it all in. And for the record, yes, I am single. Ooh, I am single, child. So if you want someone that know how to cook, I'm that guy. You know, I'm single, saved, and sanctified. So I like my ladies petite. I like them to have their bosom covered. I don't mess with no lady that got everything all showing and whatnot. You know, unless the category calls for it. Because I strongly believe in what I can't see, I'm going to have to want it. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. We're getting off topic here. How that look to you? Y'all see that? Now, remember I said keep in mind the color? Get you, I don't know, I'm not a parent, but it's like one of these medicine dropper thingies, whatever. And I previously, extracted some of the juice. So I'm going to, like that. Do you see that? And then I'm going to just squeeze it on there. Again. And I'll just pour this because it's not much. And then there. And then.
They look colorful.
And then, keep your camera there. What you want to do right there is you want to plate it. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer all this here, and I'm going to plate. Do I need to come over some? Yeah? Good. So, we're going to take it like so, and I'm just going to let it fall in. And usually when I get ready to serve this after I've let it chill, like I said, this takes all of 10-15 minutes to prepare. Usually they tell you that you can serve it if you want to for within 35 to 40 minute allocated time period. As I said, when I make this, I usually make this during Christmas. You can also put grapes in here, but a lot of church members I know they can't have that. So. They have stomach issues, and grapes will wear your stomach. Something sickening. But when I serve this, I like to put this in little party cups, and I like to garnish it with some fresh mint leaves. But I don't feel like going through all those changes because I'm gonna be hot. I got to sing all day tomorrow, and I just ain't got that kind of time to be all foo-foo-la with the children. So. What I'm going to do because I don't believe in wasting anything.
That's like ice cream. Whoa, nice design, Cody.
And I'm going to give it to Isaiah because he helped me out. So turn around to the camera and let them see you put a nice little, don't worry about this, let them see you put a nice little, let's get ghetto. While you eat that, I'm going to eat out the pan. You ready? Take a nice spoonful of this thing there. Ooh, I love this. That's a shameful God, my mouth can open that wide. Ooh. Oh, hallelujah. Oh my God. But anyway, I just thank God for Jesus. And so now the last step that I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 cinnamon sticks in there. And cinnamon is really good too, by the way. For those who are diabetic, it helps lower your blood sugar. It opens up your capillaries. It's really good for weight loss. When I was like over 350 pounds, I used this along with the cabbage soup diet, and it works wonders. It also helps preserve your food longer too. So like if you just season some meat and you put it in a Ziploc bag, throw a stick or 2 of cinnamon in there, and it can have your food preserved for almost 2 weeks at best. Alright, so anyway, getting back to the fact at hand, I'm going to go here. I'm going to stick it in here, stick it in here, and then I'm going to get a little bit of sugar. And this last step of sugar is optional. You know, I just have a flair for the extravagance, okay? So, I'm going to take the sugar real quickly and just, you know, give a little mound between the sticks. And, here's how it looks. This is what you call Ambrosia salad. 15 minutes to prepare, a total of $15 to obtain all the ingredients, and just some time and some patience. So I thank you all for your time and your consideration, and remember, walk with God. Where you can't take Him, don't you go. I'm Baptist Boy 33. Love you, boy.